video. It's gonna be about my favorite Western Union long lines towers. So Western Union actually has the oldest microwave network of its kind, and they were also the first company to have microwave network. So their microwave network was only for Cold War. It wasn't like a telephone network like AT&T's was. But Western Union started their microwave network in 1944 for the Cold War, and AT&T started their microwave network in 1947. And then in sometime in the 70s, MCI started their network. So Western Union's network is the oldest, and MCI's microwave network is the youngest. But anyways, this is gonna start as this one here. So this one's the first one of my favorites in the route. And now this one was bought by a ham company, and it's beaconless. So the ham radio company owns all the towers in this route that I'm gonna film. But this one still has its second antennas that were on the tower. Now those are actually not on the tower anymore, because there's this time where I seen them laying on the ground back here, like they're gonna haul them out or something. And here's the next one of the route. Now this one's got an FH324 at the very top. It sadly has a dial light LED now. When Western Union towers have their old school incandescents, the side markers are in weird setups. So I'm gonna show you guys the Western Union towers beacon setups. Cause the beacon setups on the Western Union towers are kinda weird. I'll show you guys how the setups were back then. Alright, so let's just say this one still has an old school incandescent. Now side markers are gonna be on this leg right here. But this leg is gonna have one too, since it doesn't have any beacons. Now that's the beacon setup of the Western Union long lines towers. Cause they have the weird beacon setups, cause on conjoined towers you don't know what kind of beacon setups you're going to expect to see, because it can be pretty weird on these Western Union towers. So here's one with an FG3000B on it. Yeah, so this one has this little satellite dish at the very top, or no, at the very bottom of it, and the building has one of the new roofs installed on it. So yeah. Now then, this one's owned by a 911 company now. It's beacon. Well, it actually has a beacon right there, the FTS 370, but it's got the microwave dishes on it like the 911 company owns it. So yeah, it's all the old antennas been completely removed, and then the 911 company put their antennas up. So here's the next one of the other one in the route. Now this one's got a blue roof on it. Now it actually matches the red and white paint, like red, white, and blue. That'd be a cool tower color. And this one's got an FH324 on the other leg of it. And there's one of the 911 antennas of the tower. So here's one that's got two sets of beacons. Now there's one at the very top of this leg, and the same leg as two of them at the halfway up mark. These ones are FTS 370s. And there's some of the original antennas below the tower at the base. So that's pretty cool. They at least kept some of its history. Someone's there modifying it because it's his ham radio. So this one's peppered with all kinds of towers because it's near a small town. But cell phone towers are just like ruining tower history. Like these long lines towers, they don't deserve to have cell phone antennas. But hey, at least there's at least people repurposing them. I mean, it's good to give them a repurpose instead of like completely taking the towers down. And so here's a triple Western Union tower. It still has its old antennas. Those are the old antennas, and there's the new cell phone antennas at the tower. So this one's got a beacon right on that leg. So yeah, these are my favorite Western Union towers, my most favorite ones.